السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. أما بعد، قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم واشكروا لله إن كنتم إياه تعبدون. صدق الله العظيم. أما بعد، قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد في شأن حبيبه: إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. Inshallah, we'll carry on with our questions. So, the question is beef gelatin halal or haram? I get this question normally from students, school students, uni students, college students. They're sending me packets, pictures as well. One side it says halal, and at the back it says beef gelatin. So can we eat? Now we think that gelatin is completely haram. No, gelatin is not haram. It depends which animal it is coming from. It depends how that animal was slaughtered. One is pig, khinzir. That is completely haram. Either it is sacrificed like Islamic rulings, like zabiha. You can't even read Bismillah Allahu Akbar. No matter how you do it, it is najas. That's the only animal, no matter how you do zabiha on that animal, it is still najas, it is still haram to eat. And those animals which are halal to eat, like cow, bull, lamb, all these animals, if they are sacrificed according to Islamic rulings, the Bismillah Allahu Akbar, and then zabiha was done properly, the veins were cut properly and the blood was drained, this is proper way of doing zabiha. If animal was sacrificed according to Islamic rulings, and the person who sacrificed was Muslim, that's very important, was Muslim, then anything, whatever is inside that animal, what you can eat is halal. So beef, if it's cow, then beef is halal. Bones are, that's fine. And gelatin inside the, joints, your bones, joints, this is what gelatin is, that's why you can move your bones. That is halal as well. So it depends where gelatin is coming from. So if animal was sacrificed without Islamic rulings or person was not Muslim, that whole animal is haram. You cannot eat no meat from it, no gelatin or anything. So let's say haribo. If there's gelatin, beef gelatin, whatever gelatin is haram. Why? Because of course haribo is not going to go to Muslim and going to get the gelatin out from the halal animal. So depending on where the gelatin is coming from, simple. If it's halal, then if it says gelatin, the halal gelatin. If it doesn't say no halal on the packet and you got it from an English company and it says gelatin on it, then it is going to be haram. Okay? Hope you understood this. If a person unknowingly eats something haram, what should they do? So let's say it's the same question, the person asked me two questions. So let's say I've eaten it. I didn't know, but I've eaten the whole packet and there was haram in it. Am I sinful? Do I need to give kafara? Or what do I need to do? Make up this. Now, first of all, how come you don't know? How come you never taught your children before sending them to high schools? How come parents, I'm talking to parents. How come you never taught your children before sending them to college? I know college students with beard and eating haram from outside, thinking it's halal. Big Mac meal from McDonald's. They say, no, but Imam Sahib, it's halal though. It's okay. No. Oh, chicken. Everyone thinks chicken is halal. Why chicken is halal? Getting from English company, chicken is halal. I said, but halal and haram only applies on beef, cow. But chicken is halal anyway. I said, no, of course not. How chicken was sacrificed, it depends all on that. And who sacrificed it? If a non-Muslim, he says, Bismillah Allahu Akbar, it's not counted. Like I mentioned last week, the person who has read Kalima, who has signed the contract of this company, which is the Islam, if he read Ashhadu la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu, now whatever he is going to do will be accepted. Now if he reads Namaz, Hajj, Zakat, everything will be counted. Or Bismillah Allahu Akbar will be counted. But if he never read Shahada, no matter how many times he said Bismillah Allahu Akbar, Bismillah Allahu Akbar, that Bismillah Allahu Akbar is not counted because he has not joined the company. Nothing is accepted from him. if we sacrifice the animal according to Islamic ruling, won't be accepted. So, if your son is going out and he is eating something haram, that will lie upon you. How come you never taught him and sent him to schools, high school, college, uni before? Of course, he's going high school, he's going college, uni, he's adult. Who was going to teach him? It was your responsibility. Kullukum ra'in wa kullukum mas'ul. Rasulullah says, every one of you is shepherd. Every one of you will be mas'ul, is questionable on the day of judgment. Allah will question him. Kullukum ra'in, shepherd, caretaker. Every person is a caretaker upon someone. Factory owner, he is the caretaker of his employees. He will be questioned how you dealt with them. The man of the house, ar-rajulu ra'in ala bayti. He is the ra'i. He is the shepherd of his ahlu ayal. He will be questioned. What did you teach them? How was you earning? What did you feed them? Halal, haram, what you were doing? Wal mar'atu ra'iyatun. She will be questioned as well. Husband's gone to work. What did you do? Did you teach your children before going to school? Yeah, if you get anything with that's got gelatin or jelly in it, bring it home. I will tell you it's halal or haram. I will give you. All you can do, deal with your children. What you can do, I used to do with my little one. Put whatever you get from school, bring it home. If it's halal, I'll let you eat. If it's haram, I will throw it. I will promise I will get you something else which is halal. You would bring it home. But if you just going to take it, throw in a bin, put that is haram, you're not going to get it. Next time, man, next time, next time I will eat it on the way. I won't bring it home. Why? Because you never gained something in return. Like you want to bring them for Jummah. People complain. Children don't come to Jummah. Tell them go Jummah. On the way I'll get you some sweets. I'll get you some ice cream or something will go to eat. They will come for that. That's the sunnah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In Quran, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says? Either He gives you fear of Jahannam, that come on the right path, or He gives you good news of Jannah, that do good things, then Jannah is there for you. Same goes with here as well. You read Namaz, I'll give you this gift. You read Namaz, I'll give you this. Finish one para, I'll give you this. Finish Quran quickly within a month. Have targets. Have targets. And a non-Muslim asked me once, he said, what is the buzz in Islam? Like you say, Islam is so good. I said, Islam has targets. Your life is boring. Such a boring life. You can wake up whenever you want to. You can sleep whenever you want to. No challenges. Challenges make your life amazing. Keeps you young as well. That my challenge is, I'm going to wake up in the morning. My next challenge is, my target is, Zohar Namaz is coming. My next target is, Asr Namaz is coming. The targets makes your life amazing. Then after that, time changes. Summer to winter, different timing. Then once in a year, fasting month comes. I love it. You know, I'm going to fast for 1 month. Targets. Weak people, they cannot face targets. I say, you're weak. That's why you say, no, I cannot fast. I said, my 8 years old son did 16 fasts, even though one of us upon him. 16 fasts to show I'm a man. I said, you are less man than my 8 years old son. And he went quiet. Anyways, Bharat, the question is if a person unknowingly eats something haram, what should they do? Nothing. You didn't know that. Unknowingly you add something, you should have known that, but unknowingly you add something, ask forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is no kafara. Yeah, if you do want to, then go some sadaqah. Give some sadaqah in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive you. What should we do if we read Namaz a few minutes before Azan, thinking it was Namaz time? Now remember, Azan has got nothing to do with the Namaz. Azan has got nothing to do with the Namaz. Let's say Namaz time starts 12:30. Namaz time starts, for example, Zohar Namaz time starts 12:30. But normally in Masajid, what time they give Azan? 15 minutes before Jamaat time. 15 minutes before Jamaat time. You're not going to wait for Azan. You can read Namaz as soon as the time of Namaz starts. So it has got nothing to do with Azan. Normally this question comes in Ramadan. Then when can I stop my eating in the morning time, Sahri time? The Azan wasn't done. The Azan got nothing to do with your fasting. It has got nothing to do opening fast, closing fast. Time is 4:29, your fast is closing. Imam Sahib, he has finished his eating. Now he's gone to do wudu. He comes back 4:35 and gives Azan. Are you going to keep eating till 4:35? The time started 4:29. So your roza is not roza because you was eating in roza time. So as soon time starts, 12:29, Zohar time is, let's say, starting. You're not going to wait for Azan. You can read Sunnah whatever you want. If Namaz time has started, your Namaz is done. But if you read Namaz before the Namaz time has started, then Namaz won't be accepted. Okay, so there is no Zohrain, there is no Maghribain. I can read Zohar and Asr together. I can read Maghrib and Isha together. There's only one hadith where he says that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam combined salahs. There's only one hadith. Like many hadiths, but that's all he says. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam combined his salah. We asked them, we questioned them, how he combined. Tell us. He said, no, he combined. And how he combined? He read Zohar in Asr time, or Asr in Zohar time, Maghrib in Isha time, and Isha in Maghrib time? No, he combined. I said, how he combined? We tell you how he combined. He combined, he read Zohar Namaz in the last time of the Zohar, just before Asr. Then he rested a little bit, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Then as soon Asr started, he read Asr Namaz right at the start of the Asr time. This is how he combined Namaz. Inna salata kanat al mu'minina kitaban mawqutan. What is mawqutan? What is kitaban? What is kitaban? It is fard. Likh diya gaya, kitaban. Mawqutan waqt. It comes from waqt, mawqutan. In that time, prescribed time. You can't go against Quran. Plus that hadith, which is only says combined. How he combined? We don't know how he combined. So Quran comes from Imam Abu Hanifa. That's the speciality of Imam Abu Hanifa. Imam Abu Hanifa said, no, first we'll get Quran. Anything goes against Quran, we won't take it. That's the reason. Waqt is shart. One of the shart of namaz is waqt. If you started before the time of namaz, you have to repeat your namaz. If you read Zohar and Asr together in Zohar time, Zohar is accepted, you have to repeat your Asr time, Asr namaz. If you read Zohar and Asr in Asr time, your Zohar gone qaza, Asr is qaza. Same goes with Maghrib and Isha. What is the ruling of reading namaz in short sleeves t-shirts? You can read namaz in short sleeves t-shirts. That's fine. Yeah, ulama says makruh. Makruh and not tahrimi. Makruh and tanzihi. It's disliked, but you can read namaz. Like you got uniform, your security guard or something. It's just like it don't look nice. Just have something on, cover your body properly. Because you're standing in front of king of all the kings. Like people, they wake up in Fajr time, they're reading their namaz in pajamas. Let's say some president calls you. Are you going to go to the president in your pajamas? The morning ones. ऐसे तो नहीं उठ के ना वो खा मतलब बंदा साहब को जी साहब को बुलाया मुझे उसने 10 दिहाड़े पहले ही नेक्स्ट डे जाके सूट खरीदना पड़ना सब तो महंगा एनजी होना है ना इज किंग ऑफ ऑल द किंग्स है अल्लाह के सामने खड़े होने में थोड़ा होना चाहिए थोड़ा एफर्ट बनानी चाहिए वी हैव टू मेक सम एफर्ट अदरवाइज इन शॉर्ट स्लीव्स ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन बी नमाज मकरूह तंजीही ला तहरीमी होता है यू हैव टू रिपीट योर नमाज तंजीही इज डिसलाइक्ड. Can we make dua in any language in the sajda of an obligatory prayer? No, you cannot. Yes, there are hadiths Rasulullah made duas. Our scholar says, kalam. As soon as you say Allahu Akbar. Why the Allahu Akbar is called first Allahu Akbar of namaz? Takbir tahrima. It makes everything halal haram. Eating is halal. It makes it haram. Drinking is halal. Pani. वैसे होता drinking तो है ही हराम है ना. Pani. Drinking is halal. It makes it haram. Walking is halal, it makes it haram. As soon as you walk, it's going to break your namaz. Talking is halal, it makes it haram. So talking in namaz, you can't do that. Yes, our scholars say if you want to make dua in sajda, in obligatory prayer, other than Subhan Rabbi al-Ala, then read only those duas which have come in Quran or proven according to Sunnah, ahadith, authentic ahadith. These are the only duas from Quran and ahadith you can make. Otherwise, any other dua, even though you're talking to Allah in Arabic, talking to Allah in Arabic, you can't do that. The kalam will break your namaz. But yeah, you can make those duas at the end. Where you start, Rabbana ghfirli wa liwalidayya. You can make as many duas as you want. You can stretch as much as you want. And alhamdulillah. Otherwise, you finish your namaz and after that go in sajda. Remember, every sajda is sajda. Sajda can, which sajda is counted, which is in wudu. Sajda is not counted without wudu. Sajda is only counted which is done in wudu. Sajda has to be done in wudu. So after namaz, just go in sajda and make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But in namaz, you cannot talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in any other language or even an Arabic language, normal talking. If you really want to make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in sajda, then only those duas which are in Quran and according to ahadith. But our scholars say still don't do that. I did umrah and shaved my head. I did one umrah and shaved my head, did halaq. Now I'm going for my second umrah. How do I shave my head now to complete my second umrah? What about those who have no hair? Those who are going for Hajj, those 78 years old, they have no hair at all. How they're going to do first umrah now? Hair got nothing to do with that. You just have to do halaq. Just do blade all over your head. And alhamdulillah, second time will be done. The third umrah, nothing is on top of your head. Do halaq again. Just do, after certain hours, hair started growing. Little bit, just a little bit, tiny bit. You can't see. Then just do halaq all over your head. And then your umrah will be done. So just do shave your head, second umrah again, shave your head even though nothing is there. Third umrah again, shave your head, and then your umrah will be done. Now this one is A person can I inguinal hernia support under my ihram as I suffer pain without it. Now this is hernia support. The person was going through pain and doctor said you have to wear. Anything what doctor says you have to wear, not just inguinal hernia support, either this or anything else. If doctor says you have to wear. Why he's asking? Because anything which is stitched you can't wear other than the belt you have when you go for Umrah. So anything you can wear what doctor says you have to wear, otherwise something will happen to you or something else. You won't be able to concentrate in your Hajj or Umrah. So you can wear under your ihram or top of your ihram that hernia support. I have a plane flight on Friday. Is it compulsory for me to read Jummah prayer or can I just read Zohar at the airport or Zohar in plane? Remember, Jummah is not fard upon a traveler. When you are traveling, Jummah is not fard upon you. So you can only read Zohar Namaz. Even though let's say you have gone London for 2 days from here to London. So you are a traveler. Anything which is 57.5 miles away, 3 days, 3 nights, which is 57.5. You go to London and Jummah is happening there. And you left Jummah purposely, then you're not gunegar as long as you read Zohar Namaz. Why? Because Jummah wasn't fard upon you. Okay? But I wouldn't recommend or I'm not encouraging you to leave Jummah. But Jummah is not fard upon traveler. In Jamaat, if someone walks in front of the people behind the Imam, are they sinful? So Jamaat is going on, Imam Sahib is here, and you see there's a space somewhere, or you broke your namaz or something, you want to, let's say you want to go somewhere like all the way across there, all the way across here, there's space, and you're crossing all the namazis, front of all the namazis, can you go there? Are you going to break everyone's namaz? First of all, it doesn't break namaz, it's just make up things. It doesn't break anyone's namaz, it's just you become gunegar, you become sinful. Right? So can you go? Yes, you can. When a person reading namaz on his own, then you cannot cross front of him. You cannot walk front of him. Rasulullah said, if he knew how big sin is, he would have waited there for 40 years for him to finish namaz. If he knew how big sin is that. And here, at Jummah mukda, at to enj dod laande ya pata nahi ki acha da time laga thalla. Enj dod aaye wo takde hi nahi, namaz padh lagya piche, nothing, don't know anything. And there is a person reading namaz behind you and they're crossing, everyone are going there. Rasulullah said, 40 years. If you knew how big the sin is, you would have waited there for him to finish namaz for 40 years. Although wait and go this side, this side. Yeah, if you are sitting right front of here, the banda namazi, reading namaz, you are sitting front of him. You finish your namaz, yeah, you can move, that's fine, but you cannot cross. You can move away, that's fine, but you cannot cross front of him. Now what about Imam Sahib? Now remember, Imam behind those muqtadis, his sutra is everyone's sutra. As long as you are not going front of Imam, thus you are fine. You can cross anyone in front of them. Why? Because they are behind his iqtida. So you can go front of all the namazis. You won't become sinful. As long as you don't come front of Imam. If you come front of Imam, it's like you have just crossed every person who was in his iqtida. This is how big sin is. Right? So you can't go front of the people who are behind Imam Sahib, not on his own. Assalamu alaikum. If I'm traveling on the train or the plane and salat time starts, can I read it on the plane while sitting down, even though I know when I get to my destination, I can read it while standing up? Remember, this ijazat what our Sharia has given you, that you can read namaz while sitting down. But there's only one condition: when a healthy person can sit down and read namaz. Healthy person can sit down and read namaz. When they are on plane, when they are traveling, and train or coach, and the transportation or the transport you're going on, they don't give you ijazat for standing up or doing sajda properly reading namaz. Then you can sit down and read namaz. If you know that when you get to the destination, this namaz will be missed, then you can sit down in your train or plane and you can read your namaz. But if you know, yes, when I get to airport or my home, namaz time will be remaining still, then you'll have to go there, get there, and then you read namaz. You cannot read namaz while sitting down, because qiyam is fard, standing is fard. So you have to get to your destination and then you read namaz. Otherwise, you cannot sit down and read namaz. Jazakallah khair, Hazrat.